Last time on Will Save. Greys. These creatures are known for their extremely advanced technology and cultural secrecy. Our group found themselves in the technological ruins of 3 dead Greys, while they continued to find out more about their current environment. A search into the databanks revealed that the Greys had been experimenting with demonic summoning and manipulation, infrasonic experiments, biological experiments, and polymorphic weapons. What lies in store for our adventurers? Find out this time on Will Save.
Oh, Kev, it's funny. We're going to see you this week.
Today!
Gen Con! Are you there right now? I'm there.
How's Gen Con? Can we have a live report?
From
I think it's great.
It is Will Save.
That's going on scene with Kevin Decker.
That's all
Kevin,
the cars
how's
going
going?
around the loop.
Gen Con driver, Kevin Decker. How was it out there on the track, Kev?
Oh wow, it was so crazy. It was so fast going around the circles and everything else. But now that we're here, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna play so many games.
And we're going back live to the track. Delta Green is coming in ahead of Call of Cthulhu. Who will win in this year's Gen Con?
I think everybody loses in Delta Green. That's the rule, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So Delta Green car automatically loses.
Yes.
It just explodes.
It's
right
gonna be like a 4-hour game, and you have to be dead by the end of it. Like that's the rule.
I hear it's scary. Very scary.
It could be.
Delta Green.
But this is a
I'm
good
so
question for our
excited
fans. Anybody listening, if you're listening this week as this episode drops, are you going to be at Gen Con? And if you are, hit us up on social media. Tell us where you're going to be. What's the best shows? What's the best games? What are we going to be missing if we don't go to it? We want to know.
And then you can look for us there. You know what we look like.
Because we'll
right?
probably be there.
Well, we don't. I mean,
Maybe if our IT guy gets on it and puts some pictures up on the website.
We had some pictures to put up. I've asked many times.
this might be the fact that we need pictures.
I mean,
But
our social media
we got
link,
it.
our
We
accounts
got
are
pictures
linked.
up
We have
already
pictures.
online.
Yeah, of course we do.
With your
have
guys'
it
permission,
right
I will
now.
take your pictures.
I
And put them up.
have photo. We have a camera right now.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
take
photos.
pictures initially, and then I'll be like, "Are these ones good?" And then we'll start the conversation.
You're going to
that
steal
way.
pictures?
Can we edit
Yeah,
this
I'm
part
gonna
out?
steal yours, but it's on the internet, so it's fine.
Because like take
fine.
picture means it sounds like you're going to get a camera and like.
A candid picture, yeah.
I almost want
I
to
live
play
across
this
the country.
cellulose game.
It's
a
fine.
Plant
You're here
cell
to-
biology game.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fine.
So
just get on a webcam. It's
Here
fine.
is the thing, though. You need to, we will post what we'll be wearing, and we'll have some, Will Save gear,
Have you guys
hat,
played Dominion?
shirt. And if you see that,
I have not.
then come talk to us.
It's a cool card game.
Yeah, I do want to play Dominion. But
Star
if you
Wars.
see that hat while you're there, just be like, hey, I don't know who you are. I was told to talk to you if you have this hat.
Wait, which hat?
The
The
Will
Will
Save
Save
Oh,
hat.
the Will Save hat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll say this. If I'm wearing a Will Save hat and somebody walks up and they can roll a natural 20 on the first roll without a loaded dice, I
How do you
might give them the hat.
How are you gonna
I might even
detect?
sign it. Just
can-
saying. My
You gonna
signature
sign
might
a
be
murder
worth.
bot?
Fuck you.
Are you going to murder them and then take your hat back?
Kev,
That is-
Murder,
Kev,
that is not-
Kev, come on.
Man, you guys ruined all the fun.
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to
Yeah,
get
a lot of
some
fun.
tape.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
it's
ruined
a good
all the
time.
fun.
Wholesome good time giving away
He
like
will kill you
good-
where
good
you
stuff.
stand.
And you're like, you're gonna murder him
These are
afterwards?
quality hats, too.
They're gonna see me in the hat and be like, no, fuck that guy.
I'm just thinking this sounds like an 80s theme. It reminds me of Three's Company theme, though.
Yeah.
The knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. That's a perfect theme for you. You're
is.
just waiting on the other side of the door. And, you,
And
like,
then
stab
at the
them or
very
something.
end, Nick shoots them and says, you're a liability. That's what happens.
No,
Step
no,
Brothers
no, no, no.
2008. You're a liability.
Well, let's clarify it. Kev's not the murder bot. Kevin has never killed anybody.
Directly.
Ever.
Directly.
Ever. I have never been involved in a murder.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Like in real life. Right?
That's exactly what somebody who has
Got
been
it.
involved in a murder would say on a podcast.
That's exactly what somebody would say.
Kevin,
And this is the moment that we cross over with true crime podcasts.
Oh my God.
So if
The
you have a true
time
crime
that
podcast, message us.
incidentally came by a
Because
murder.
we are now a case study for you. In which we were harboring a murder.
yeah, Kevin, like everything you just said, that's very normal. It's normal for people not to kill other people. Like, so that's something
That's
that
me
a non-human
every
would
day.
say.
Yeah. That's,
Like,
I don't know, man. I grew up in the hood.
did you? Where? Which hood was this? The Shadow Puppet hood?
Rialto.
Rialto.
Rialto?
where shadow puppets are currency.
Oh. You mean like? Oh yeah.
Okay,
You had to like do shadow puppets to like get your drugs and stuff.
like Kobayashi.
It's cool. I mean, you're really good at it. So I'm sure you are.
Yeah. You saved the town. I feel like that would be a cool comic if a shadow puppet monster came to take over Rialto, and the only person who could save them was young Kevin
Well, like, what
Decker
if-
with his shadow puppet
Like,
skills.
like you know, like,
And he
like,
had to do like a shadow
what if that
puppet,
was,
like,
like, the
shadow
super
standoff
ability
with Kobayashi.
was
right.
you did the hand signals, and then like the shadow puppet
Became real.
was like that was
Yeah.
like I could cast shadow.
That would
knowledge.
be your superpower.
So cool.
as long as
started-
I held my hand in the right shape. So if you like disabled my hands, then I'd be out of luck.
And
Hey,
then
so question. What's
Sure.
going to be your wake-up time for Gen Con? I'm feeling a good, clean 7 a.m., maybe work out, and then somehow get off whatever hangover I have, and then just show up on the floor.
7 a.m. is probably about the time I'll wake up. 7 a.m. Eastern time.
Got it. So 6.
Yeah, for me, which is going to be 8 for you guys.
I'm not going to room with you
Well,
at all.
Oh, I'm rooming with him. I'm rooming with him.
I
though,
got
so
my
then-
own room.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm waking up at 6.
I forgot that Dr. OK gets his own room.
Dr. OK gets his own room.
Here's
He's
going
in his
back
rider.
to sleep. I'm gonna get up at 8, maybe.
well, actually, it depends on the type of year because Indianapolis does not do daylight savings. Fun
What?
fact.
Well, will we
Oh,
be
man,
there
Don't throw like glitches into the system
after?
like that.
No,
It's
no,
not
no, no.
fair.
Is September 16th?
Now I have
Is
to
that
know.
this week after we? Because it's go forward right now.
This is high math, and I just want to roll dice.
Just want to let the dice of the wow. Cool.
Indiana now observes DST.
Since when?
Indianano,
What's
when?
DST?
There's only 2 states, right? Arizona and
Indianano.
Indiana. Wait, how long has Indiana actually like observed daylight savings?
As
I've read
of
some them.
Oh,
April
daylight savings
2nd, 2006.
Oh.
Rough.
a long time,
Rough.
man. It's been like over a decade.
Yeah,
That's-
it's a while.
That's before they ever. I don't know. What did Indiana do?
What's
What are
their
they
claim to
famous
fame?
for?
Bobby Knight and the
Steak.
Hoosiers.
Oh, that's true.
Bobby Knight, the Hoosiers, Reggie
And before Hoosiers,
before Reggie Miller.
Before Hoosiers existed.
Actually, around the end of Reggie Miller.
what about you, Kelly?
I mean, probably 8. I mean, unless there's a reason that I need to be up earlier, then I'll do it.
Whatever. We're getting up. We're going to Gen Con. It's going to be a great time. Bam.
Bam.
Mimosas.
Mimosas.
I don't know what that means, but
Well,
But
mimosas
you
is
know-
a mixture of
Good
orange
time.
juice and
I like
wine.
your beer
Or-
port.
or-
yeah, I'm gonna,
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
be.
good.
You wanted to know what I'm gonna be
Champagne.
doing at 5 in the morning, drinking
What?
mimosas.
Damn straight.
Actually,
Going
hold
to
on.
bed to wake up with
I
Garrett.
have a little caveat on that. In college, I invented this drink. John knows it. He might have had it. It's called the Bluegrass. It's a drink that I invented. It is J&B Scotch whiskey, amaretto, sweet and lime juice, and blue curacao with a little bit of cinnamon in there. You will get so messed up, you won't even know you were messed up because
I
the
don't-
flavors are so nice, sweet, and a little bit sour. It completely washes away the J&B Scotch whiskey.
That sounds
Interesting.
great. You should make some.
I'll try it.
You should be a spokesperson for.
I'll try it.
For J&B. Why J&B specifically? Is that
Yeah.
Oh, it's because what I had on hand.
okay? So-
I used to call my college cocktail invention Haterade.
Haterade.
Instead of a screwdriver, which was vodka and orange juice, I would do
Everclear?
Sailor Jerry's
Prestige.
Ooh.
and orange juice. And
I like
called it
Sailor Jerry's.
called it
92
good.
proof.
a spanner wrench.
Nice.
Still, Haterade sounds
But
really good.
if you ask a bartender for a spanner wrench, they're like, oh,
It's literally
I don't know
whatever
what it
fruit
is.
you got laying around, like sangria,
Yep.
with powdered Gatorade and Everclear.
That-
And it's delicious.
we called that skip and go naked.
Yeah, people. I mean, it's
Skipping
all-
on naked?
Yeah.
Yeah, skip and go naked.
I
It
asked
was-
for a
it
drink
was like
recently
lemonade,
called
Bud
an-
Light, and vodka.
called an Irish shipwreck, and people
I've
did
heard
not
about that.
know. But you,
I don't know what that
I've
is.
heard of an Irish apricot. I don't know.
I know what an Irish
the full
car bomb
drink is,
is.
but I've heard of the Irish.
yeah, I didn't know that it wasn't a drink per se. It's like very like niche apparently, but if you
It's a
know about
local
it,
thing.
tell us.
Yeah.
It's like a whiskey sour, but you have a Luxardo cherry syrup in there. So it's like super berry whiskey sour, and it has to be like an Irish whiskey, so like
Fun fact about me, I actually went to bartending school for a while.
What?
So did I.
So did I.
Yep.
What?
Nerds.
You
Did you
go to ABC?
Yeah.
Elsa
I
Goodman.
went to ABC.
What? ABC. Just
Is this
simple as
another-
1, 2, 3.
Step Brother reference.
Yeah, is this a Brothers reference?
I actually
Like
have
all
the
Ice
ABC
references?
bartending
I
manual
still
in my
do.
office.
Oh my gosh, you got to make 6 drinks in 9 minutes? No,
No, you do way more. than
9
that.
drinks in
Yeah,
6 minutes.
you
It was
gotta do
9
a
drinks
lot.
in 6 minutes.
Bro, that's slow.
Is that the one that's in Hawthorne?
There's a chain of them. They're actually
No,
all
it's
over
the
the
one in
U.S.
Culver City.
Whichever
That's
one.
the one on Sepulveda.
I went to the one in the south.
Do you know what, though?
What?
There is one above the In-N-Out on Venice Boulevard.
Good to know.
But I didn't go to that one. I went to the one in Pasadena. And then I worked at Wolfgang Puck for like 3 years.
I don't know. Oh, interesting. Will has like a very
Will does have a very storied
interesting
past.
history.
But
I was
we
a
will get
working
into
man.
that next episode
I
when
was
we
a
talk
working man.
about most interesting jobs that you've had,
Right.
excluding playing on a TTRPG actual play podcast.
Excluding
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Could- that's-
commanding
yeah, 'cause that's my
nuclear
favorite, yeah.
submarines, nuclear power.
That's the only job I've ever
Wonder
had.
who that could be.
I don't know if that's the most interesting job I've ever had.
Let's talk about
Murderbot,
this.
written 19.
So last episode, you guys decided to go through this hub of computers and thought, all right, after all this noxious air has left this space, and Heerz bravely put forth his life, ran in, and sucked out all that noxious air, you all have found 3 bodies who you found out to be Greys. These short creatures with long limbs, long fingers, large heads, opaque black eyes, slit-like nose and mouth. Dead with some sort of hole exploded in the back of their head. You also find computer modules, 4 of them. One of them required pretty high access. Couldn't quite get it. The other 3 you find out are related to some sorts of experiments that are probably nearby. Seems like they're connected to computers nearby. One of them seems to be about some sort of frequency of like infrasound, really low frequency sound. One of them is about some sort of biological testing. And then one of them seems to be about some sort of a weapon testing. Some sort of weapon that seems to be able to mutate. And with that, in this lab that is clearly ruined, the ground is shaking, the lights are flickering. This seems like an unstable place in which beams, ceiling tiles, rock, electricity seems to be sparking everywhere. There is a door to the north and a door to the south. And the door to the south was covered in rubble. And you should refresh your roll 20, well, because I've moved you over. The door to the south had a lot of rubble in front of it, and while the computers were being successfully and unsuccessfully hacked, Rick single-handedly murdered the rubble
Yeah.
Get out of here.
and pulled it out
Had
of the
to
way.
be done, man. Had to be done.
And I believe it was Mr. Rick 19 who opened the door to the hallway to the south. You saw blue light coming out through the door. I'm going to reveal it here. And as part of this blue light, you see that as you look in, maybe you don't quite peek in all the way, but you can see that the room extends to the left and to the right. It seems to be like a corridor.
Is the wall like right ahead of me?
So the wall ahead of you has this like blue patterns on it that seem to be these like complex circuit-like diagrams on that wall. And on the other side of that wall, you can see that just barely you can make out 2 doors, one to your left and one to your right. And there seem to be a lot of panels, tubes, strangely shaped metal boxes, and thick cables cover that wall. The ceiling, you can tell it's the same dull gray stone, and there seems to be cracks and dust drifting down from the fissures in the stone. What do you do? Rick 19 is the only person standing in front of this doorway. Here's Dr. OK, and...
Dr. Ok's still... We searched the bodies of the Greys. We found that metal trinket thing.
You found what appears to be some sort of a card, but it's
Yes.
malfunctioning.
Rick's going to roll perception to see if he can recognize anything down the hallway, specifically creatures.
Is there...
Okay.
Can Dr. OK look for anything in the room that, like, where this car would fit?
Sure. But let's get to that sec. Rick.
I rolled 14 plus 6 for 20.
For 20. Okay. Yeah, maybe there was something maybe there's something interesting about like the way that the panels or the blue lines that are iridescent blue kind of radiating off, right? There's only one light source in here. As you can see, you can't really see too much unless you go in.
I picture like Rick has his gun up, his big artillery laser up on his shoulder, and he's kind of like peeking in and like, you know, torquing his body into it so he has the gun pointed in the direction he's looking.
Yeah.
But he's not like stepping into the room.
Got it. But he's just kind of leaning over the threshold, looking in.
Yeah, so he'd
trying
be able to see.
gun first. Yeah, okay.
But I don't want to move my character down there because it's like a trap or something.
Well, so with your perception, you notice that the door seems to be fine. You don't think that there's any laser beam or any sort of trap across the threshold of the door. You didn't activate anything by opening the door.
Okay.
But as you look over, you kind of put two and two together, and it looks like the blue lines seem to land on these two hatches that you didn't really notice before that are next to the doors, and they're kind of concealed because they're flush against the wall. But you're like, I think that's a hatch that I could open. Like, it seems to be some sort of, you know, panel that I can somehow jimmy open or pull open somehow across the way from you. Dr. OK, what did you... I would say give me maybe either an engineering or a physical science check to see if you know what that would fit in, what that key card would fit in.
24.
24. You're fairly confident this is some sort of a key card for a door.
Okay. But there's no, like,
Doesn't seem like...
marking on it or anything like that that would indicate, like, oh, it's for this door.
No, and from the doors that you've seen, it doesn't seem like...
There's
like
key card acceptors.
Yeah, like the two doors in the hub that you're still in, they don't need that key card.
Got it.
Some door needs it, but not one right here.
Wonder where this leads me.
Behind you, Rick 19 has opened the door and is peering in. What are the three of you who are still not there do?
Nico is still kind of like buried into whatever technology he's getting from the computer here and whatever he's scavenging.
Okay. Yeah,
Also, and he's really caught up on the feeling he got on the computers.
But the chamber is shaking, right?
Occasionally, it's like you feel
The
like
ground shift.
the ground shifts, a couple pebbles or things from the ceiling or the wall fall. Clearly, something's happening somewhere.
A tremor.
I'm getting nervous about this.
Rick 19, do you say anything? Do you just...
Do I hear him say that? He's like 25 feet away, whispering.
No, he's like... he's like 15 feet away.
Do you guys like that this is going on here?
No, I don't. I am trying to get us out of this area as quickly as possible.
Yeah, let's get the F out.
Whatever, guys. This
That's
just
why I
feels
opened the door.
incredible over here.
All by myself.
I'll come.
Hey, I was trying to find this key card.
I'm coming, Rick. I'm going to help you with the
Yeah,
door, man.
I will help.
Rick is gonna
there's not a door over here, is it?
There's a door to the north.
There's a door to the north and a door to the
directly
south.
behind us.
I think we should open them one by one, though, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, so Rick is going to march into the room almost like 10 feet forward and up against the other wall and check down both corridors again as far as he can see.
Okay. Were you doing anything about those hatches, those panels?
Not yet,
In the
no.
wall?
He's
Okay.
just making sure there's nothing in here that's going to
Okay.
attack us.
Okay.
Plus, he doesn't have the know-it-all to open things.
Does anyone want to give me a culture
Yeah, I will.
check or
Do I recognize
a
these things
engineering
here?
check?
I'll
I
do
do
an
have
engineering
culture.
check.
I'll
Nico?
roll, I guess.
17.
I got
for
a
culture.
17?
Fuck.
14 on culture.
Well, I got a 9 in engineering. That's pretty sad.
9 in engineering,
Yeah.
14 on culture. You said 17, Dr. OK?
17
On...
culture.
Got it. So,
Sorry, actually 18. My
18.
bad. 18. I read it wrong.
you're pretty sure that the way that these diagram circuits move, the blue lines move, it seems like they're kind of an unlabeled map of the secondary systems that are in this room, right? So all the panels, the tubes, the boxes on the wall, those are these secondary systems that seem to be supporting what's ever in these 2 doors beyond. They seem to be damaged. And it seems like these diagrams are a diagram of how that works. It's kind of hard to figure it out, though.
So the diagram is across the whole wall.
It's the whole wall. It's like the equipment is on the wall and the diagram of how it works is like right above it in blue. But to try and figure it out would probably take a while. It's pretty complex.
And what's at the end of these hallways? They just keep going and going and going?
No. It's just a door at each side of the hallway.
Okay.
Or sorry, there's a door on the opposite wall. It's, a 10 by probably 60-foot hallway. The short walls on each side are just a flat wall.
So there's a door right to my right?
Mm-hmm. And a door to your left.
Okay.
And then behind you is Dr. OK.
And at the end of
door
the hallways, they're just like, it butts off to nothing.
Just a wall.
So Rick is going to turn to the other... he's kind of like already facing them, and he sees these 2 doors, and he's going to say that this hallway is clear. Do you want to proceed ahead, or should we go check the other hallway, the other door?
I think I see something over there. Like he points at this purple glowing thing at the end of one end of the hallway.
That's just a light.
Oh, okay.
It's the same light that's been
It's
before.
really pretty.
I'm a bug. I like lights.
Lamp, brother, lamp.
Someone hold me back, please.
It's like Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. So, but you probably do see... Rick did probably look at the panels that are in the wall. So there are those.
Okay. Oh, well, let's try to open them or something. I'm down. Heerz goes to open one of the panels.
Okay.
It's these, like, things here, right, John?
No, those are doors.
Those are doors.
The panel will be right where Rick is
It's
standing.
right on the inside of each door.
Okay.
That you
Where?
see that.
So Rick is actually going to step out and in to the room behind where Nico's still hanging out.
Okay.
What? Why?
So you guys can get to these panels. And
Do we want to try and... What are these panels?
They're flush panels against the wall. They seem like they're concealed. They're meant to be concealed, but Rick noticed them.
Oh, okay.
Super
I
sight.
will try to open one of them.
Same here.
So there
But
are
can
2
I
of them.
detect if there's like a
Sure.
trap or a booby trap?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check. You want to do the same? Here?
Yes.
Nico, what are you thinking while this is going on?
27.
Nice.
So Nico's kind of lost in thought over there. He's just kind of really having a euphoric experience over here with the technology. It's kind of changing him. It's just kind of, he's saying, it's just so simple. It's so appealing.
He's looking at hypergeometry.
He's losing his mind.
I picture that meme with like
Aziz
all
Ansari.
the math number and like
Oh, yeah.
Floating around.
Everything's possible if you have family.
Step Brothers 2006.
Yeah, that was
2008.
2008.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, yeah.
All right,
That's the part
so
where Vin Diesel comes in. Right?
so Dr. OK, you don't notice any
Booby traps?
traps on the thing, and here's... Did you do a perception check too?
I did, but it was only like 9.
You don't think that there's any traps either, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that at least. That's
Yeah.
good.
You're distracted
So-
by the light.
Super confident.
You kind of both run your tentacle or finger across the seam,
Yeah.
trying to feel down where you can kind of get something in there.
All right, that sounded too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Looks like there's no traps.
I pictured like Dr. OK running his finger one way, and then Heerz running his finger the other, and then they touch.
Just feel that like little static shock.
Yes.
I've never seen you in this light before, Dr. OK.
That purple
Very,
light.
Fascinating.
Purple light, that flickering purple light in an unstable place.
That's good.
So you kind of pull out the panel, and inside there's one shelf. So something up here and something down here. The thing on top of the shelf seems to be this box that you can tell immediately. It's transparent. It's 500 UPBs.
Nice.
which have we
What?
explained before? What a
We have
UPB
not. We've
is?
not talked about this.
What is that?
Universal
Polymer base.
polymer base. You can use it to build your starship up. Not that we have a starship, but we might have someday. You know, just saying.
We can use this, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty interchangeable with credits, right? So, like, think of them as like very, very tiny multi-function components. Like, I'm trying to think of what that would be. Like, if you had a bunch of really tiny, maybe Raspberry Pis or something, where like it could do anything that you want it to. It's maybe the size of a grain of rice, and it
So
could
it's like
be
It's like an ultimate nano
yes.
bot ship controller mechanism.
Makes sense.
Well, you
For
could
like
also put it in
modular adaptation of
You could put it
physical
in
things.
any technology. You could even put it in a data pad, if I'm not mistaken, right, John?
You can do a lot of stuff with it, and that's why it's so popular. Is because across technologies, across cultures, across
It's
trade
like
hubs.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, it's like
You
crypto.
could use it for anything, Dogecoin.
But the thing is that it's like it's really popular too because unlike cred sticks, like it, it's pretty
Has
untraceable.
utility.
It has utility. It's pretty untraceable.
okay.
So
Ooh, I like untraceable.
yeah, think about this: the value of a Packed Worlds credit is based on the economic utility of a single UPV.
Mm.
So we have a 500 UPV, 500 UPVs inside of a box. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay,
and it's
cool.
about 500 credits.
How difficult is this box to open?
Well, no, it's not in the box. It's like
It is the
it
box.
is
The box is like
yeah,
a storage for it.
well, yeah, like you can just
The files
kinda
are
run
in
your
the computer.
fingers through it.
Was
Right,
that
exactly?
so? That's all that's behind these both panels, or that's
No.
just one panel?
So the
It's just
bottom,
just only one
kind of
panel.
built into the wall, is a Mark II culinary synthesizer
Ooh.
from the Armory. Thank you, Paizo, from the Starfinder Armory. Pretty sweet book. And it does exactly
What it says it does?
synthesizes culinary
it
stuff.
synthesizes culinary stuff. As
I'm gonna
I
make me some pancakes.
stall and
Making
look for
pancakes,
it.
making bacon pancakes.
So a culinary synthesizer, think of it as a small cube. There's a hatch on one side. Here's the thing. The UPBs are used to create the price of the meal that you want with a culinary synthesizer.
Boom!
Fuck
It
that.
uses UPBs to create the
How
meal
much
that you want.
UPBs does it cost to make just one pancake?
We
It's
should
whatever
ask
the
Song.
cost of one pancake is in UPB.
I'm
you
asking you,
can't.
what is the
What
cost
is
of
the
one
cost?
pancake?
Probably less than one UPB.
I hope so.
So you can get at least 500 out of here.
I want 500 pancakes for one UPV.
Here's the thing.
Is it arguable?
This culinary synthesizer is built into the wall. If you guys want to try and pull it out
No.
without messing it up,
I just
That's
want.
fine.
I just want the goods.
I don't really see what the point of it is. I don't really see it being too useful, the culinary.
okay.
Wait, how big is
Yes.
it? It sounds pretty useful.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like, we'll need
we could
to
try
make
to rip
food.
it out.
It's too bulk.
I mean, I'm an android.
Too
I don't
bulk.
really eat a lot. But
Apparently,
like,
you just want pancakes. So,
yeah,
like, yeah, we can help you get that out. for
making
pancakes.
pancakes.
the thing is that
Smoking a
there's
flapjack?
one in each.
Hey, Billy.
Smoking a flapjack?
Smoking a flapjack.
it all-
Smoking a pancake.
Smoking a pancake. Smoking a flapjack.
Step
What
Brothers.
is that?
Flapjack and a sausage.
All right, can we come back to the game?
Yes.
So, each hatch has 500 of these UPVs.
Wait,
And-
what?
Each hatch,
200. Or sorry,
How many hatches are
Two
there?
500s.
yes,
Okay, we have
each
two.
hatch has 500 UPVs. One of them has culinary synthesizer.
So
We
then
got-
that's all the cabinets.
So we got
in
a
here.
G
Right.
of these UPBs.
Yep.
A grand.
Dope.
A Benjamin. Wait, no, not a Benjamin. Never mind. That's
A
100.
Benny is only
10 Bens.
10 Bens.
10 beds.
All right,
Benny
so
Benjamin?
let's
You asshole.
What do you guys want to
But
do?
we don't have
let's try to
Benjis.
take it off the.
You wanna take it out?
Starfinder.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, let's take it off.
Give me an engineering check.
Okay.
Whoever's gonna
I
do it.
have a I'm quite skilled. I have +8.
I will roll to assist.
I'm rolling really low today. I only got a 10.
To do it or to assist?
Well, 2 assist.
So +2.
Yeah, plus 2.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need it.
Rick does
'cause I
not
rolled a
assist.
13 on the die.
So you got a 15.
No, I got a 21.
So
Okay.
23.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're actually able to pry it out. It takes you. Doesn't take you that long at all. It takes about 20 seconds. You're able to find the clamps.
this little part here, I think, yeah, it'll come apart.
Rick is like,
First of all,
I think you should probably wait. Does that make pancakes?
Yes.
That's all the
Would
help you
you
got from him.
be making pancakes? Making
Whole new
pancakes.
story arc for Rick.
Making
The
bacon
pancake
pancakes.
arc.
Yep. The pancake arc. That's actually the name of book 2. So it's fine.
I knew it.
All the titles are going to be pancake based.
Pancake.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. All flapjack. Nick is not
Food-based.
amused. All right, so what do you guys want to do? You have this culinary synthesizer. You have 1,000 UPBs. You're standing in this hallway. The ground's shaking. What are you thinking?
Is there anything else? Are there any doors in this hallway? Just the hatch? Or
No, there are the 2 doors right there.
Oh.
The 2, yeah, there's a door to your left and a door to your right.
What kind
in the middle
of
of the walls.
door are they?
Seems to be like a single panel flat metal door.
Here's just going to check out the one on the lower right.
Okay.
He's
I will
gonna-
follow.
Sneak question mark about this, I guess. Stealth.
I'm gonna have my weapons drawn.
Give me a stealth roll here.
Ah, jeez. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay. Yeah, you walk up and you kind of trip on some rubble that's on the ground. As you come
Damn
up.
it.
Rick, what are you thinking? And Nico, what are you thinking?
Making
All right.
pancakes. Making pancakes.
No, I was waiting for you to go. I went on you. I was going first.
Here you go.
All right. So Rick's gonna step back out and say, "Hold on 1 minute. I think we should check on Nico." And then he's gonna turn back and be like, "Are you okay? Are you coming,
It's so simple.
Nico? Nico, are you?" And he's gonna walk over to Nico and grab his shoulder.
Hey,
Nico, are you okay? What has gotten into you?
What was I doing?
Rick's gonna look into his eyes and he's gonna take out his comm unit, which acts as a flashlight, and he's gonna just shine it across his eyeballs.
Nico's just gonna react kind of a little. What are you doing? I was just sitting down at the computer here to hack into this.
I'm just making sure you're okay. You seemed dazed.
Well, I mean, I still got to hack into this, but I mean,
We had finished that several minutes ago. Nico, we're moving on. We need to get out of here before this place collapses.
wait, what?
Nico, come with us.
Did I succeed?
Rick's just gonna walk away. He doesn't know if you succeeded or not. He wasn't involved in that. He was kicking rocks.
Nico's now literally just standing there alone a little bit, just kind of like.
And as Rick
What-
gets to the
what
door,
happened?
he's gonna turn back and say, "Come on."
Nico now very slowly is just gonna be. He's gonna walk over. He's just like, "This is some trip."
Dr. Okay, Heerz. Do you want to proceed, or should we clear out the other doorway?
proceed.
I want to
how?
check these doors out in here.
Where are we going to proceed?
There's another.
There are 2 doors to the south on the wall where you're standing, but then there's also the door across the room, in the room we
Oh
came
yeah,
from.
let's just check these ones real quick.
Copy that. Move ahead. I'll take the other door.
Well, we can just reach one at a time.
Just in case.
For what?
I don't know. What if you open the door and there's a giant monster in there? Rick wants
Well,
to know.
yeah, fair enough. If it's like the large room, I got it.
So who's doing what?
So Rick is going to go stand by the other door with his gun ready. The door's closed, and he's going to wait for Dr. Oki to open the door on his side.
I thought Heerz was going to do it.
Whatever, you two are together.
Nico
I was stacking up behind Heerz.
Okay.
Nico's gonna look over at Brick 19. He's gonna be like, "Why do you have your gun out?"
Where have you been for the last
Hey,
4
Nico.
days?
That's exactly my point. We don't even know if we're on this ship right now, if this is just some bad trip. I'm not convinced. I have no idea where I am. Apparently, I have no idea. I have no
Nico,
memory of where I was the last 20 seconds.
You, of all people,
Or
were the
20
closest to death.
That was
Do you not remember the Barcast almost eating you alive?
Of course, I remember that, but I still don't know if that happened or if this
Well,
is some messed up experiment.
Whatever the case may be, it was real enough at the time. Correct?
I guess.
Whatever trip you were having, I'm not going to let it risk my life. Do you understand me?
Whoa, hold on there. Hold on.
Hey, easy there, Rick.
It's all
We've
good,
been
guys.
through a lot.
Everybody's looking out for each other. Nico,
So-
you're fine, man. Just take out your gun. Just take it out.
Just take out the gun and point it in a safe direction
Wait
until-
for Rick and me.
until we need you to point it at an unsafe thing.
Nico's going to start chuckling to himself, and he's just going to be... He's going to be...
Do you need a boost?
Here's... Under any other circumstance, that would be the most threatening thing in the world, yet somehow you find a way to make humor of it. That being said, though, I can't help but feel just out of it. apparently it's been a long time. Did I actually do something to that computer?
You and I hacked it, and we had mixed success, but we took out some of the modules. Now we have them with us. All right, so now we're trying to go through
We
here and
can
open
get
these
to
doors
that
and figure out
later.
what's going on.
There are more pressing issues, but it does concern me, as a doctor. Not your physician, obviously. I don't want to be your,
He's not
but-
liable.
Your PCP.
Yeah. But, you should definitely follow up with your primary and, take it easy. But for now, we need you to be in the fight. Is that going to be okay?
I think I can manage. And Nico's just going to take out his pistol, but the pistol in his hand's just going to feel a little bit heavier than his hand.
Dang. What is that about?
Interesting.
He got weaker. He's lost strength.
No, it's...
Lost resolve, maybe.
Have you guys ever had experienced that feeling where it's just kind of like you feel out of it, and even objects that you usually carry with such strength and vigor, you
Yeah.
pick it up, it just feels a little bit
Talking
heavier.
about a totem and
slower, so like
Inception.
I know what you mean.
You're like
Yeah.
no longer quick fire. Is that what you're telling us?
No. He's
Slow fire.
Are you lost
Slow
in a
fire,
dream
slow
within
roll.
a dream?
Slightly less.
Take out your totem and spin it.
anyway.
Good
All right.
stuff.
This is
I
great.
gotta look
Yeah,
up
this is
acronyms
awesome.
for slow now.
And now
Can we
have
give punishment?
sufficient
That was cool.
tension.
We have sufficient tension. So what's this move here? You got Rick standing in front of the door to the bottom left, and Heerz standing in front of the door to the bottom right.
Nico,
What's the plan?
Go stack up behind Rick, and we can breach these doors together.
Well, Heerz wanted to stealthily open it, but he rolled a low roll, so he didn't do that. But I guess he opened it while doing that.
Okay, so you open
Yeah.
the
Nico's
door
also going to take out his dueling sword and have it in his other hand.
Leisurely.
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 And then he's going to whisper over to Rick 19,
Okay.
I don't mean anything by taking this sword out, all right? Don't feel threatened.
Whatever
Heerz.
you say, sedate shot. Sorry, I'm just looking up synonyms for slow now.
Sloth.
I like the way this is
Sloth.
this is party dynamic. Yeah, but I really like this party dynamic. We got some good things going.
No, out of all seriousness, like Rick will say, like, just stay behind me and don't shoot me in the back.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
Rick, bottom left door, standing in front. Nico behind him. Here's bottom right door.
Yeah.
Okay, right behind him.
Point of order.
The door is opened.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I should have prepared an attack. Oh, well.
I'm gonna.
I was gonna say we're actually teamed up wrong.
Okay.
Because I see what you're saying.
So for our listeners, Nick and Rick are on one side of the map, and Dr. OK and Heerz are on the other side of the map. Heerz can supercharge Rick's weapon.
Well, Heerz can supercharge anybody's weapon.
Right, but there's no real benefit to supercharging my weapon.
No, it still adds the same D6. So how many is it? 46.
46.
So
Oh, shit.
it'll add 46 to your weapon. Like it does that to any weapon. If
Can
he's-
it supercharge his death sticks?
It'll. I think it supercharges.
Don't
It
want.
can do melee as well, correct?
Don't want. What's up?
It can do melee weapons too, right?
I will have to check that out.
Well,
I will check that out.
in any
right now.
case,
Hmm.
I think we're
I agree.
misbalanced.
Like we are not like in like an optimal setting.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Move ahead.
Doors open.
Doors
Yeah.
open.
Doors open.
It's too late now.
It looks like it'll do melee weapons.
The
yeah.
door's open. I don't know why it didn't up. There we go.
Just the one door open. Rick has
Rick has not opened the
his
door. Here's opened the door, and inside you can see one purple light in the ceiling
Oh God.
illuminates
Rick's
the
getting
disarray
Here's getting distracted.
in this room. Workstations here have been wrecked, cubicles damaged, chairs broken, overturned, and terminals smashed as well. Broken glass is scattered across the floor from shattered, transparent cylinders that form a jagged line down the lab center. Each has the twisted remains of a robotic arm attached to the ceiling above it. And smashed and mangled electronics connect the arms to the bottom. 3 of the cylinders have misshapen, fleshy lumps in them. And glistening, like puce goo containing strips of weird skin form streaks across much of the floor and the south wall across from the door. There's streaks of goo. You can see here from this, from that light there that it looks to be kind of green and then has this weird brown reddish tint to it.
Gross.
Can I I'm gonna step in
You step in.
and observe, and can I do a life science check to see, like,
I'll assist with that. I was thinking the same thing.
Rick is looking at you two for any kind of indication of whether or not he should move in.
we're sufficiently spooked.
This,
I don't know what this is.
I think this is where they were growing
People.
creatures.
Is it one large room, or are there two separate rooms, do you think?
I
There's
don't
two
know
separate
yet.
rooms, for sure.
Do we?
Copy
Between the
that.
two, like, your room that you're stacked up on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
There's
see anything to the right.
You don't see, like, there's a wall there that before you see the door. Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah. You're
so
right.
Rick will move over and follow you through into the room.
I got a 28
And I assist.
On what?
life science
On life science
Yeah.
for to
to
look at what-
identify these remains.
And I assist for 30, I think it total.
As Rick moves, he kind of just like slaps Nico on the shoulder.
I guess recall
brings Nick
knowledge. I don't know.
You're trying to do that for the lumps that are in the broken glass containers in the middle, or the like weird goo that is
Go.
Okay.
Life science to identify aberrations, animals, humanoids, monsters, things.
but not the
creature
things in the
forming
container.
oozes.
That's the thing that's the goo
It's
on
not
the
a-
walls.
It's not an ooze.
So the thing on the wall seems like I'm gonna roll this over because I would have.
Do you want me to just roll twice?
No, I was thinking they seem like they come from, because that's a pretty high roll. You recognize this with the information that maybe you got from the modules. This seems like it's some sort of maybe troll flesh, but it's a goo, which is weird.
Would I know anything about, like, the machinery or what is this lab?
It's where they were creating the mind-controlled trolls from the demon world or whatever they were trying to do.
Give me.
Fun.
So here's the
That's
thing.
crazy.
Give me
This is one of the. What's the description we found? We have in our notes. Notes.
Give
notes,
me
notes, notes.
either a perception. Yeah, give me a perception check. And anyone else in the room who wants to give me a perception.
22.
They were talking about summoning
19.
creatures, and there was an emphasis on trolls and demonic creatures. Something happened recently that was a bit beyond their grasp.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Paragus from KOTOR 2.
I know.
I haven't played that in so long.
I haven't
I don't
played
remember.
the second one.
Yeah, I played the second one.
It's such a good game.
Were they like cloning something?
No, it's like an abandoned mining station. You're just wandering around. You're like a half-naked Jedi wandering around, just kind of like, where is everybody? Why is everybody gone? You just keep on finding recordings after recordings of like some massive event that
I
happened.
mean, it feels like Fallout. Some of the Fallout vaults. It feels like pretty much. There's a lot of things.
Any abandoned thing. I was just thinking.
Was it Island of Dr. Monroe or something? I forget the name of that book. There was also a movie and a
Dr.
game.
Zhivago?
No, it was Dr. It started with an M, but he had like an island of experiments and people like landed on it. It was kind of the basis for the first John, what was that game that we played? The shooter games, Primeval? No,
Resident Evil?
the like first person shooter that I came over and played like
Wolfenstein?
all
Duke
the time.
Nukem?
Primal something?
Quake 2?
Dinosaurs and shit?
Far Cry.
Far Cry.
Far Cry, that's the one. The
Yeah.
first Far Cry was based off of the island of Dr. Monroe or whatever.
So with your perception check, you see some things. First of all the goo on that south wall seems to run up to some sort of like a suppression, like a fire suppression system pipe that's maybe only an inch in diameter. There's no nozzle though on the pipe. And as you're kind of looking at it, it's probably Dr. OK. Give me a survival check.
I have high survival. Can I join him? Sure.
Kind of looking around.
My survival's a +6.
So are you assisting? I have a 14 so far.
I got a 10 with my +6.
So that assist. That passes.
Does it pass?
It's 15 then.
10, 15?
Nice. I rolled
So-
so low.
No, because you it's +1, right?
It's +2. You
+2,
assist.
so 16.
16.
I can
You
use my
kinda
bonus
look at
to
it.
assist. I can use my bonus, right? I rolled a 4 +6.
Yeah, you got a 10, so it's
And I
+2.
got
You got a 10.
Cool.
So
So-
you made it, just barely.
All right.
Just barely. You can tell that whatever made this smear went into the pipe,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
didn't come out of it. Further, maybe Rick, this is where your assist comes in, is because you're looking and you're like, these like broken glass containers. It seems like while there are parts of it where there's still some sort of fleshy lumps inside that you can see here, it seems like those smears came from some of these containers.
Someone was breaking in, not breaking out.
No, I think that the case is that whatever was in these containers broke out and traveled through that pipeline.
How big is that pipeline?
An inch.
wide
An
diameter?
inch in diameter.
Big enough for
What?
a demonic troll.
An inch in diameter, you said.
Maybe it's some
So-
demonic astrozoan.
It could be an astrozoan, yeah.
Like
Well, astrozoans we confirmed can't go smaller than like a
Oh.
foot by foot like vent.
hybrid. I don't know.
That's creepy.
This is gonna be some monster.
So
Fantastic.
here's, give me a perception check.
I don't like this.
It's going to be a 21 in total.
21 in total.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's, you are the first person to notice this, but Dr. OK and Rick, you also hear this too. There's this like sound of like,
I want to get out of here.
that seems to be coming from the northernmost broken container. And there is a
Oh my god.
sound of like,
Just go back to sleep.
and this like putrid form seems to rise up and come up around there, and it's maybe like 3 or 4 feet tall, but it seems like it has this weird crazy mouth with these half-shapen arms. The whole body of it seems like it is barely formed, and it seems to just be like moaning and coming towards you with this elongated mouth.
Oh.
And you all need to roll for initiatives.
All right.
Everybody just runs out the door, and on the way out, Rick 19 looks out.
Get
He's
back,
like,
get back.
"Whoa."
Nico, hold the door.
Hold the door! I got a 14.
One sec. Let's go.
So this creature, I don't know how tall it stands, but it looks like
3 or
kind of
4
like
feet.
a demonic version of The Thing. If anybody's ever seen that movie,
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, it has like
it's
half-formed
fleshy
limbs.
colored and like it's gelatinous,
His-
but it has
It's got like a
arms and-
fibrous quality, though.
and a trollish
around.
favorite face.
His mouth
face.
gets dropped really low.
Can't even speak.
Like Monk's The Scream or something.
Yeah. These hollowed eyes
mean,
that are
if
half
he-
forming.
If he wasn't
Yeah.
trying to yell and scream at me, we could be friends.
I don't think we could be friends.
Aw. All right, so Dr. OK, anybody else
was nice.
get around 20? No. Dr. OK, 14. Anybody 10?
I got a 13.
13 for Heerz.
Rick got
Rick-
10.
Rick got a 10. What about you, Nico?
9.
9.
Wow.
All righty. Dang.
Rolling rocks
You
tonight.
all heard this thing coming. It seems the sound that you heard was probably it moving. It was probably closer to the corner of the room and was slowly starting to move over as you guys were starting to look around. It seems pretty intense coming towards you. Rick, you look like you have something to say.
I'm trying to think of my passive perception. I don't know where it's at on here. But I also have dark vision. Or not dark vision. What do I have? Yeah, I do have dark vision
You
for
all
60
saw it.
feet.
There's no surprise round.
Wouldn't
You're
I
fine.
see it coming, though? Like, wouldn't I have been like, wait a minute, there's something moving in the corner.
No, because it was moving quietly. You didn't succeed. You did succeed on the perception check. That's why you're not in a point of a surprise round.
I don't think I rolled a perception in this room. Jerk.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Because I wasn't in the room when they first started looking. So anyways, it's fine. Let's do this. Let's just kill this thing.
Okay.
Unless we can talk it down, because, like, I'm not a murder bot.
All right,
hey,
Dr. OK, what do you want to do?
Says the murder
Can I
bot.
try to identify this creature?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
It's probably demonic troll
Oh.
gel.
Assist.
I think that's the proper name for it.
Okay, I do need the assist because
I don't think that you can
3.
assist on his turn.
Oh, okay.
He's just doing that, right?
So I got an 18.
An 18. Yeah, it seems to have some basis in troll. You're not quite sure
This thing is troll
what it is.
adjacent on the genetic spectrum, but I don't know what to do with that information.
Would I be able to like recall knowledge of troll weaknesses?
Fire one of them?
I think. Give me one
Depends
sec.
on what kind of troll it is.
Depends on the
I
troll.
don't know about Starfinder, but another.
Fire troll, ice troll, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You can't quite know from that. I mean,
Son of a gun.
yeah, it seems like it's different enough that you're
Well-
not quite sure.
You don't seem like you want to be reasonable as I mean, he's not coming towards us, is he?
Yes.
Is he looking violent?
Yes.
No one wants to fight this troll. Like,
Hey, troll.
Oh, let's be friends.
our bad. See you later.
Sorry for waking you. We can go.
What more cookies?
Diplomacy.
Yeah.
All right, so
Step
you roll a
brothers?
diplomacy check?
Sure.
Yeah, give me your
2008.
diplomacy check. I'm going to say this is getting to be your action.
16.
16. Doesn't seem to register anything that you're saying.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a move action. You want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to move out of here.
All right. Bye-bye. So Dr. K runs through. I do want to say, I think you can move that far because I'm thinking running through people is like half speed.
Oh, right.
Is that what that is? Right? Rules lawyer?
Man, I have to look it up. I don't know.
Okay. It's fine.
So this is
Yeah.
15?
That was 5 feet. Just moving diagonal is 5
5.
feet. Yeah.
I thought you
10.
could move through your ally squares at no penalty.
Moving diagonal again is 15, so that's fine. And then I think that you have enough speed. You're like 40 feet of speed, right?
25.
25. Ooh.
I
Okay.
think I can get here.
Yeah, I think you can get there too. So Dr. K runs out of the hall.
Hey, let's just go.
Here's what do you want to do?
There's nothing important in here. Why do we got to fight a troll?
Here, yeah. Heerz sort of takes his cue from that. He doesn't want to be this close to it, so he'd like to fight out with more space, so he's going to back out of the room as well.
Okay, Dr. K, give me a quick wisdom check.
Wisdom 13.
Okay, you do recall that the fleshy lumps that were still in there, the ones that didn't have this like green weird things, the bigger ones, right? Those didn't seem like they were related to the trolls. And it seemed like there was something different about those. It's not the same goo that was all on the walls. So I tell you that because you just said, well, there's nothing left in this room. Those pedestals did seem different. And when you think about it, there did seem to be something, and maybe I forgot to tell you this, next to them. There seemed to be some sort of a bag next to the one that it was near.
Now I don't want to leave. Knowing
I
that.
definitely want to come back here,
Now
but
I wanna
want to
kill
get
the
away
guy.
from this troll, though. We can
I
kill
was
him
just-
out here. Sorry, interrupting. Go ahead.
Okay. Is he going to follow, you think?
I don't know. Here's
Well, we could pop in, shoot him, and leave, and be strategic about it.
Okay.
Heerz is still backing out, but
backing out.
does he also know this, or does
I think
Dr.
you had
know?
done this because you also had made a
Yeah.
perception check, right?
I would relay this information.
Yeah, that's fine.
Heerz is going to go back
regardless.
after.
Okay.
Oh,
But I
I
do wanna
forgot.
kill
There's
him.
that bag of goodies that I want to steal with you, Heerz.
Oh, I love bags of goodies.
Rick
Same.
19, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was still reading up on the moving stuff. So
Yeah.
it says you're able to move through an occupied square without difficulty. Let's see, for an ally, unless you are charging, you can move through that square of an occupied by an ally or a friendly character. When you do so, the creature doesn't provide any cover for you. So it doesn't say there's any kind of penalty for moving through there.
Great. Cool. Good.
Dope.
It's your turn, Rick. What do you want to do?
So you guys have all left the room, and Rick is standing there all by himself.
And then, I think Nico's standing right at the door's threshold.
Can I get any cover from any of the equipment in the room?
Because the creature itself seems to be it's small, I think that you would get partial cover from any of them, yeah.
Okay, so from where he's at, Rick is going to level his weapon and take a shot.
Okay, so standing next to one of the broken containers takes a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is artillery laser. I get a +8 to attack.
Give me a roll.
Oh, 16 plus 8. That's
24?
24, yeah.
Okay. Dang. Yeah, so you
Wow.
fire this laser. It cuts through one of the arms, dealing damage. Roll your damage.
Damage roll. That's my D10.
Damage.
So I need a D10 plus 3 of fire damage.
Fire damage. Fireball.
8 plus 3 is 11 points of fire damage.
11 points of fire
Wow.
damage to this creature. Pretty impressive.
Oh, that hits KAC.
That hits KAC.
EAC, because it's an energy weapon. I always forget that. I just
That's
wanted
an
to point
EAC?
that out.
Okay.
All right,
All
so
right. Thanks for letting me know.
So Rick is going to level his weapon, takes the shot, and then he's gonna step behind one of the further into the room.
Where?
Kind of just straight across from the door, and he puts one of the container things between him and the creature.
Okay.
But he's splitting the part, trying to split the party to kind of
trying to pull focus and pull it away. Okay. All right. Nico, it is your turn.
So Nico Orion is just gonna on the other side of this door. He's gonna just stick his gun around the other side, cover, and he is going to do a trick attack.
If you're gonna step back, not near the door, that's gonna be a tough place to do a trick attack from because you're gonna need to move around, right? Like I don't know that you can. That's a pretty far.
It was literally right now.
Well, you should shoot first and then move, right? Or is a trick attack a part of your move?
Trick attack's not part of the move.
Yeah, because they can't even see you.
So you would shoot first and then. But you have because you can pick any corner and draw a line, right?
If it touches that,
I think you just stay where you are.
Yeah.
I'd say you shoot through the door and then step away.
Yeah.
Shooting from where you are, I think you would. I'm wondering if you would. You probably wouldn't have cover. I think you'd be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So he's gonna take that shot,
He's
and just to
lean around the
remind, just to remind the viewers what trick attack does. So you can trick or startle a foe as a full action. You can move up to your speed.
It's a full action.
You can move up to your speed, whether you moved. So it is part of my move action. Whether you moved, you can then make an attack with a melee weapon with the operative special property, or with any small arm. Just before making your attack, attempt to bluff, intimidate, or stealth check.
So there's the trick to that is you can move up to your speed, which means you can not move at all. So you can shoot and stay where you are. But if you try to move in behind the wall, you can't shoot first according to trick attack. You move and then shoot. So you'd either have to move into the room or stay still.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
I'll just stand still.
You're gonna stand still. Okay.
So
You're gonna aim around the corner. Give me a.
bluff
What do you do
check.
for the bluff?
He closes his eyes or he covers his eyes with his hands, but he peeks through one.
He's just kind of he's gonna act a little stunned. He's gonna be like, he's gonna cock his head like, what on earth are you? And then he's just gonna shoot from the hip.
But what's your bluff?
That is the bluff. Like he's acting like he's not shooting.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
that
Okay,
is the bluff.
Cool.
Like he's acting like he's not shooting.
okay.
Hey, look over there.
Give me a roll.
So +9.
Tricky.
So that's a 15 on the bluff.
15 on the bluff. Yeah, it doesn't seem to notice you as you're doing it. It was not successful.
Wow,
It was
That's
not
a
as
really
successful.
That was a really low bluff check.
Oh, you missed your attack?
No,
You missed.
that was just the bluff.
That was the
What?
bluff. It didn't work.
And if you missed
the
your
bluff didn't work.
The bluff didn't work.
So you fail your
That's-
attack, right?
That's right. So just before making your attack, you attempt a bluff check, DC equal to 20 plus your target CR. If you succeed, you get an additional one. Then now you roll your attack.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
Now I roll the attack.
Yeah, you roll the attack.
That is a 10 plus, I believe, 4, right? Yep, +4.
10 plus 4 against what?
EAC.
EAC with Azimuth laser pistol.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is that?
Fire.
Okay, so as you go through and it hits, that, then it seems like it does hit some of the creature. Nicely done. That's a hit.
Roll damage.
Roll your damage.
That's 3 damage. Oh, wait. 3 plus. So sorry.
You don't add a d4, remember?
No, I add for +1. So that's a 4.
4 damage.
Because I
Okay.
have my weapon specialization.
Okay, got it. So
Take that troll monster thing.
troll,
You
weird
troll,
monster
you dirty,
thing.
weird flesh troll.
Kelly,
Wow.
you're so deep in thought. Are you like
Kelly's very deep in thought
Yeah,
right
just
now.
thinking.
So as that happens, Nico, you see part of the goo that you hit away forms back up as if it is like
you healed it?
it is healing itself.
Like you did negative damage?
Oh.
I'm just
thank
kidding.
you. Thank you.
Sorry.
It seems like it is healing itself from your shot, but it was also fire damage, but it seems like it is kind of going back and healing itself and regenerating itself.
Well, Nico's just going to respond back like, well, hello, ugly.
It is. Let's see what it's going to do. Will it attack Rick? Will it attack Nico? Good question.
It's going to attack me.
I did roll a D100 to see who it attacked, and it does attack you. The weird thing is that it turns and starts to climb up the side of the wall, and then move along the wall towards you, towards that door.
Damn it!
Like it
To attack
adheres
you.
to the wall.
Like it adheres to
Like
the wall.
adds Heerz to the wall.
It adds Heerz to the wall.
There can be only one. Here's
That's
Step
punishment.
Brothers 2008. There can be only one.
Oh god.
Wait, do I get a
that's-
punishment for that?
I'll vote for it.
I'm all down
I
for Here's
vote-
punishment rewards. That's
I
fine.
vote against it.
I vote for it.
I vote for it because it was me.
Yep.
So I get it.
Yeah.
You do get it. Let the record show that I don't
you
agree.
don't get it.
Yeah, he doesn't enjoy it.
All right, John, you have to write a 2-paragraph summary on why,
you.
Why you don't
You
like
got to
you.
write your dissenting opinion.
Yeah.
Nico, as you are shooting, and then you come back around, and you're like, "Oh, I hope that bluff worked. I hope that bluff worked." This huge, weird, putrid arm just swings around the corner, and just slams into you with a 26,
Oh my god!
Holy cow.
Wait, so he what?
and that's our game.
Oh,
No!
oh
It's
man.
always me.
Holy
It is
shit.
always me.
There's something I really want to do next game.
I think this is all just some kind of like hallucination. None of this is
Hits me, it
real.
won't actually hurt or do anything to me.
Hello, guys.
Hey, it's your GM, John Swan, and I'm going to keep it to the point. We are at Gen Con. If you see us, come say hi. If you know somebody that's going, tell them to look out for the dudes in the shirts and the hats and the will save and the stickers. And if you're not going, we're going to post as much as we can, sharing all the awesome stuff that we see and that we're a part of. And hopefully we will connect with you there, or we'll connect with you on our Discord. So once again, thank you as always for listening and supporting. If you know somebody that might like us, then send them the link and let them know that Will Save wants you at the table, because all we want to do is make awesome content for y'all forever. So we'll see you next time.